Hey guys, how's it going? Jordan here from Iron and Grit, and I'm going to answer a question for you today. Today's question is, how do you gain muscle mass? Very simple, direct question. Has a very simple, direct answer. You eat the right way, and you lift heavy objects again and again and again and again. And you do that every day, once a day, sometimes twice a day, for week after week, month after month, year after year, and you can make a very, very noticeable improvement in like 3 months, 90 days. You could have people take notice that you've made some gains and that you have new muscle tone and new muscles and new strength, and you look different than what you did before. And 3 months really isn't that long. I mean, the time's gonna pass anyway. Literally, if you did 100 push-ups a day for the next 90 days straight, you'll be surprised. Your arms will fill out, your shoulders will get nice and round and full, and you'll get bigger and broader, you'll look wider, your chest will fill up, you'll get abs. Surprisingly, you will get abs because you're in plank position for so long, and you'll get lats. Your back will start to get a nice V shape. So if you want to build muscle, you need to do some sort of resistance training. If you've never lifted weights before in your entire life, I definitely recommend starting with a body weight exercises. You can check out ironandgrit.com, just search body weight exercises or body weight workout routine, and there's a beginner body weight trainer on there. So that is one option. Make sure you can do like 10 to 20 push-ups in a row without stopping. Make sure you can do like 10 to 20 sit-ups in a row without stopping, do like 5 or 10 pull-ups in a row without stopping, and like 25 body weight squats without stopping. When you can do all of that, then I would suggest moving on to barbell training, some sort of basic barbell program. Hit your squats from day one, man. Hit the squats from day one. Hit the deadlifts from day one. Do your bench press from all different angles. Make sure you do your flat bench press as well as your incline bench press, because that is really, the incline bench press is really going to help you get a nice shape to your chest and also kind of connect your chest pectoral muscle into your shoulder, and it's going to have muscles that flow together nicely in your upper body, and it'll look great. So definitely work that in. Do some bent over barbell rows. Those are a must. Those are great for building thickness to your back. Do some pull-ups, man. Get really good at doing pull-ups. You want to get to a point, no matter who you are, to be able to knock out like 10 pull-ups in a row. 10 really good, slow pull-ups, full range of motion pull-ups, all the way down. Stretch out your arms, feel the shoulders stretch, feel the shoulder blades stretch and the back muscles stretch, and then literally pull your chin up over the bar where your hands are holding. There's lots of ways you can do this. You can use a pull-up machine that has like that little like lever bench thing that like levitates, and like you put your knees on it and then you add weights and it will help assist you. Do that to get stronger until you can do pull-ups on your own. Another way you can do it is just hang there. Just hang there on the bar as long as you can and do pull-up negatives. So climb up on something sturdy, don't fall, because I don't want to get sued. Hold up your body, hold up just like that, as long as you can with your chin over the bar, and then slowly, as slow as you can, let your body fall, let gravity pull you back down to the ground, but fight gravity as long as you can. And then once you do pull-ups, start knocking out as many pull-ups as you can. Do them as many times as you can in a day. Get one of those pull-up rigs you can put in your house for like $30. I got one for $3 at a Play It Again Sports, it was like a Goodwill or something. Anyway, point is, they're out there and you can get them cheap. Has a close up of my mouth there. Anyway, that's a really long-winded way of saying you have to get on some sort of resistance training method or some resistance training workout routine if you want to build muscle. Okay? So whatever that program looks like, make sure that you're doing more than you did the workout before. Every workout you want to challenge yourself to lift more weight, to do one more set, to do one more rep, to try something new. Always be improving. That's how you continue to grow. You're gonna reach a point where you're lifting and first of all, you're gonna skyrocket. Like, your strength is gonna go up very quickly, and then eventually you're gonna hit a point, maybe after a few weeks or a few months, where it gets really fucking hard. Like, it gets hard to keep pushing yourself with the same intensity day in and day out. But that's where the magic starts to happen. That's what kind of separates the men from the boys, from the men body to the boy body. If you want a man's physique, you have to push through the pain, because on the other side of that pain is the physique that you're looking for. So you just got to do it, man. You got to grit your teeth, you got to focus in, and that is your world. At that moment where you're training, that is your world. Whatever rep you are on, that's it. That's the only thing that you focus on. You give it all that you got. You should, when you're pushing a rep up, you should feel it in every muscle of your body, pushing that rep out. And that's when the magic happens, and that's when you really start to grow. So get on a linear strength training program. You can find those on my site, ironandgrit.com. Just search for it in the search bar, and I have articles about it. You can learn anything you want about it. Or you can ask me questions on here or send me an email. I'm happy to help you out and get you started. The second part is you have to eat right. You have to eat. If you want to build muscle, you need the extra calories to build the muscle. Your muscle is made of stuff, right? That stuff is protein. There's some carbohydrates in there as well. Your body takes the protein, takes the carbohydrates, takes the nutrition within those macronutrients, and does some chemical magic, and your muscles grow, right? Very scientific. But what you want to do is make sure you're getting enough protein, because that protein will break down into branched chain amino acids, and your body will use those, BCAAs for short, will use those to do a whole host of chemical functions which cause your muscles to repair and to build and to get stronger, so that next time when you work out and you lift heavier than you did before, or you lift the same weight as you did before, your body will be ready for it. So your body adapted to the stressor, the weights that you put on it last time, and then the good food that you eat, the high quality food that you eat, is going to help your muscles get stronger and grow so that they can sustain that type of stress. So, what types of foods do you eat? Meat, you need lean meats, so beef, chicken, turkey, steak, fish, goat, lamb, sheep, whatever, any type of animal will work. I'm not a fan of pork. I'm just not. It's a dirty meat, kind of gross the way that they're raised. I mean, a lot of animals is kind of nasty, but pork especially. Plus, pigs can't sweat, so they have no way to like get rid of like all the toxins and nasty shit that builds up in their body. So you eat pork, that ends up in your body. So I tend to not eat pork that often, maybe a few times a year. Let's see. Then if you want to build muscle, you need some carbs, because after you get your protein from your meats, which is essential for building muscle and other body tissues, you need some carbohydrates, because that is your body's main source of fuel. It is its preferred source for fuel and energy, because carbohydrates break down quickly, turn into glycogen and glucose, which your body uses to work, basically, to move, to produce energy. So get a lot of carbohydrates, because they will literally hydrate your muscles, and water is super critical, super important, because it brings in, it just keeps everything flowing smoothly. Keeps the good stuff coming into your muscles, and it gets the bad stuff, all the byproducts and toxins and all that nasty shit out of your body. So flood yourself with water every day. Drink at least a gallon. I know I drink about 2 gallons a day. Don't drink probably any more than that, because you could overhydrate yourself and die. People have done that. But I mean, you have to drink like literally a just ridiculous amount of water for that to happen. But I have to throw that disclaimer out there, because someone might do it, unfortunately. I mean, come on, people are eating Tide Pods, for God's sake. so upset I'm just spitting on my screen. So I have to say just 2 gallons is probably tops. And I mean, like, I'm a 210 pound guy, so I can handle 2 gallons. Plus I sweat my ass off in the gym every day. Anyway, make sure you're getting your carbs from good sources. Eat lots of vegetables, rice, white rice, brown rice, doesn't matter. Fruit's fine. You can eat fruit. I would stay away from like juices and stuff like that unless you're super skinny and just need to get calories in. Sweet potatoes are great. Regular potatoes are great. Get on those. Those are probably the best sources. If you need help with like meal prep and things like that, to always make sure you have the right stuff to eat, also on my website, ironandgrit.com, check that out. I give you some awesome recipes and literally step-by-step how to meal prep, so you've always got good quality food around. And don't shy away from fats either. Peanut butter, meat with the fat on it, just go ahead and eat it. You're gonna need fat, especially if you're a natural trainer. You know, a lot of those big buff bodybuilders that are like just roided out of their fucking mind, they don't eat fats in their diet because they take chemicals and inject themselves with chemicals and take pills with special chemicals that make their muscles grow, due to basically those chemicals or hormones. But you, unless you're on steroids, need fat in your system, dietary fat, so that your body can produce growth hormone as well as testosterone, so you can have strength and build muscle. So don't shy away from fat. Stay away from processed garbage. Anything that you can get through a drive-through window, don't eat it. Just don't do it. I'm raging inside my head right now just thinking about it. But it's absolute, it's totally bastardized. Stay away from it. At all costs if you can. Let's see. Yeah, try to learn how to cook. It's a good skill to have, man. You want to be able to grill out, you know, grill out some chicken, fish, steak, chops, whatever. Just eat fresh, eat as naturally as possible, eat as organic as possible. Buy the best quality food that you can afford, and trust me, man, your quality of life will increase significantly. So, hit the weights, or get on some sort of resistance training program where you are progressing in a linear fashion and increasing your strength continuously, week over week. And then eat well. Eat. Get at least 1 gram of quality protein per pound of body weight. And get about 200, 300, 400 carbs, depending on how much you work out. You know, if you work out 4 days a week, eat like 300 or 400 grams of carbs a day. You know, if you're a littler guy, maybe cut it back a little bit. If you're a bigger guy, you might be able to up it up more. But yeah, just hit the weights at least 4 or 5 times a week. Eat healthy, eat clean, and you'll get some lean muscle mass in no time. Kind of got in a soapbox there for a little bit. Took a while to get all the words out of my mouth, but I hope that it answered any questions that you might have. If you have anything I need to clarify, or this made you think of another question that you want to ask, let me know. Shoot me a note. Let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to take a look and get you the best answer that I can. Please help me out. Subscribe this video, like this video, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.